Hello guys and welcome back to JHS Halloween. So today we got the Grave Grabbing Corpse Undead review, which I will be reviewing again for a re-upload to explain, well, how this properly is. As you saw, his demo, he looks pretty cool and his sound is actually pretty creepy. I like how he'll have a quick pause and then he will go again, which I can show you right now. So as you saw there, that was actually a pretty cool pause. If you're like at the ground and your feet are at the ground and this thing starts attacking at you, I'd run. I'd personally run if this thing started attacking me. He looks awesome, but the looks is not what's gonna cut it here. What we are going to look at is how this prop works, how it moves, and, well, how durable it is, and everything out of a rating. But first, if I had to put looks into a rating, I would say a good rating for looks would be 8.5 to 9. The only reason it is not a 10 is because it could have had a bit more of these green creepy fabrics in the back there, because that is very noticeable. Because if you're looking up here, if you're walking past and he starts attacking your feet, you're gonna see the back, which is important. So that's why there should be a bit more green creepy fabric. Now before we move on to how it works, we are going to move on to durability. The durability on this prop is not very good. To be completely honest with you, the durability on this is not good at all. He will break very, very easily. These hands, I added a bit more blood on that. That's something you could easily do. But here's a normal hand. If you were like, if he was moving his hand back and forth and you had like just a little rock here, he'll start pushing himself backwards, and eventually it will break the arm, which is almost exactly what happened here. As you can see, there we had to drill a new hole because this weld broke off. Now let me tell you how. Basically, my friend put his foot right here and he started pushing, except his foot was right about here. So it kept pushing until it snapped. And, well, it snapped. Not going hard at all. The weakness, it is very, very weak. We had to fix his jaw right here, and even on the other side, his head can come out of the jaw, which is not supposed to happen. His jaw is very weak as well. Now those were the cons of his durability. He can break very easily, but a good con is this. He can be fixed extremely easily. So here is the voice box. Another con, it's not really about the durability, but it's about the overall prop. This should be right in the middle of the frame. Now you may be thinking, whatever, it's just for looks. It could be putting a bump in the back that you don't like. That is not it. Because of the voice box being on the right side of this prop, or the left side if you're looking at it from the back, well, it's gonna put too much weight on the right. So when there's too much weight on the right, it will be too heavy when moving his arm this way, and it will be heavy to the point where it can move the entire prop this way. And once we had it on until Halloween, the entire night, I came back to it 5 hours later, he was like this, completely facing the wrong side of the haunt. But, like I said, he is extremely, extremely easy to fix. So of an overall rating with the durability, 1 being worst and 10 being best, because of its cons of being easily able to be fixed, I would give the durability a 4. I would originally give this durability a 2 or a 3, but because how easily it's going to be able to be fixed, which I will be able to show you in a few seconds when I show you how it works, it bumped it up to just a 4. It could be a 3, but I chose a 4. So, Now let's move on to how it works. So if you're wondering what all these parts are, I will list them and circle them in 1 second. So yes, this right here is the gearbox. Well, this exactly is the belt, if I'm correct. Yes, I can tell by this in the small box. This in here is the belt. The belt is what's gonna help make these gears move, which are in here. The gears are going to turn. They're all gonna make each other turn and make this rotor, I guess this turning thing turn, which is that right there. That is the spinning, I'm not sure what you could call it, but I guess the rotating, like it's on a rotating disc because of these gears that are in the back here. Now, because of this thing rotating, it will make this thing go up and down, and same with this one will go up and down. This is for the jaw, this is for the arm. We will start with the jaw. So this will move up and down and causing this hook right here to move up and down, which can control the head's movement. Now, because of me turning it up and down, I'm moving everything, which is also moving the arms. But if you just wanted to look at the arms are this right here, which are also on like a hook, which is connected to this beam right here. This beam is also on something that can rotate, if I can get it correctly. That can rotate. There was an arrow pointing to it, if I'm correct on the editing. But there was an arrow pointing to it. This thing can move. Because of this pushing it, it will push it up, which will make this one go, this portion go down, and etc. That's how the arms, that one goes up, that one goes down, that one goes up, that one goes down. That is how the arms and the jaw and this entire thing work. Now that's how it's super easy to fix. It's such simple things that you can get off of any broken prop and put it onto this, and you can fix this prop super easily. Sure, the gearbox could be hard to find, but if you just find a small enough one, or it doesn't even need to be for the grave grabbing corpse, as long as it can make something rotate and it can connect to that rotating thing, you're good, you're set, this thing will work. Except because it is being able to be fixed very easily, that means that it is very cheap. So if I gave this thing an overall rating on its like easily accessible or something like that, I'd give it a 7. A 7 because the parts are probably going to be cheap, but it dropped to a 7 because they're going to be hard to find, and it's going to be a hassle, because if one gear is broken, it's going to be a hassle. Like every single other prop is going to be exactly like this. It's going to be a pain to work with gears. Now let's quickly talk about price to finish off the video. But before the video ends, I want to quickly say something about this creepy fabric. Something that I very want to give a very quick rating on. It's not even really a rating, but I just want to give this a point out. These will catch everything. Leaves, it will catch tape that's like really hard to get out. See, like I can't get it out. It carries leaves everywhere. It'll carry rocks, it'll carry dirt, it'll carry leaves, dust, everything. That is a major downfall on this. I guess that could be part of looks, so we'll take a point off of looks, take the point off, bring looks down one more. I think it was a 9 or an 8. Whatever is on the screen right now, that's after it's been taken off 1 point. Now let's move on to the price and end off this video. I do not have the box with me, so I cannot actually show you the price that is labeled on the box. But I'm not sure. I might be able to put a picture of a box or a price or something. If you didn't see it, that means I searched and I could not find it. Sorry, but if you did, it is Canadian, because I live in Canada. The US prices, I'm pretty sure 80 or 90. Not 100% sure. But the Canadian price is $125. I think US is 100. Yes, US is 100. Take back what I said. The Canadian, this thing is 125 bucks. Now, for some reason, I'm not sure why, I do remember this in my head very clearly. I got this prop for 90 bucks. Got it brand new from the store in the box. It was not a demo. It was in perfect condition. I could have easily paid 125 bucks. I do not remember why I paid 90, but I paid 90 for this prop. I'm assuming maybe because it wasn't selling very easily, or selling a lot, but it was 90 bucks. That's how much I bought this prop for. But usually, if you're gonna buy it, it's roughly 125. So if I could say price on this prop, I mean, 125, it's a bit. If it was 100 or 110 or something, that would be priced 10 out of 10. But because it's $15, a little bit over what I think it should be, or maybe even 25, I think a good price rating would be around, I would say a 9. An 8.5. We're gonna say 8.5. 8.5 for the price rating. So yes, that was the review of the Grave Grabbing Corpse. And yes, I will sadly not be able to make a setup video on this thing, but trust me, I will be able to do a setup on almost everything else. I don't think I'll be able to for that one. I'll try, but I don't think so. So yes, stay tuned. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.